My name is Axel. Nice to meet you. I will start my presentation. As never before in the history of humanity, biodiversity in its entirety is in such a high degree of danger. The current development of the industrial system has generated such an impact on the ecology of the planet that even the very conditions that allow it to remain the reproduction of life as we currently know it are in serious danger disappearing without further ado. Along with the destruction and irreparable loss of countless species, ecosystems, and landscapes, there is also the already greatly aggravated disappearance, ancestral slowdown of nature. At ever faster rate, the ethnic groups along the with ecological and botanical slowdown of their environment and disappearing forever. Each culture, the physical or culturally extinct, represents the disappearance of unique and infinite way knowing and interacting with the ecosystem, and the thousands of species can form single biome. In this sense, it's urgent to create political, social, academic, a community mechanism to safeguard surviving ancestral knowledge and practices. We must understand that this ancestral knowledge is closely related to ecosystem with indigenous peoples. The traditional Mexican medicine is a medicine directly linked to the original people of Mexico, and therefore its medicine related to ecological and spiritual knowledge of the Amerindian peoples. The traditional forms of healing in Mexico interrelate local ecological knowledge and the use of medicinal plants with spiritual worldview of pre-Hispanic origin. The millennial relationship of indigenous peoples with their ecosystem has given them wide, diverse, and surprise range of the profound knowledge about the use and management of the plants that surround them. From tropical rainforests to deserts and high mountain landscapes, indigenous peoples have used and classified a wide range of medicinal plants, animals, fungi, which are used using different methodologies. The traditional knowledge about the vegetation and plants that make the environment has allowed the Amerindian peoples of Mexico to know at least 5,000 medicinal plants. Mexico contributes a fifth of medicinal plants around the world in the second place in registered medicinal species. The first place is occupied by Sister Republic of India. The splendor of Amerindian medicine in Mexico had its great boom with the Aztec and Mayan civilization. That great legacy continues despite the strong colonization process that lived in these lands. Documents such as the Badiano Cross Codex, which contains nearly 250 widely detailed and illustrated medicinal plants, is a historical example of the enormous ancestral knowledge of indigenous peoples of Mexico. Another example can be found in the famous and great indigenous shaman Maria Sabina, who made known to the world the medicinal use of psychoactive mushrooms. The traditional Dr. Maria Sabina, direct heir of the pre-Hispanic knowledge, is revolutionized the modern world of the science, medicine, ecology, and shamanism worldwide. Politicians and artists from around the world, we are amazed to learn about their shamanic tradition of ancient healing. Indigenous or Mexican medicine has a broad ecological and botanical knowledge of medicinal plants that affect the environment, therefore giving the alarming extinction of animal and plant species. The destruction of the ecosystems and disappearance of the indigenous peoples and tribes, there is an urgent need to generate global policies for the conservation and support the traditional knowledge. It would be great to unite the traditional medicine of India with the traditional medicine of Mexico. Both countries safeguard the greatest amount of the non-botanical knowledge about the medicinal plants of the world. Both countries equally rich in ecological and ethnic diversity. They have a lot common and great call arise from encounter and cooperation between both countries. Thank you so much from Mexico.